One of the big things that OLED TV production brands have pushed last month when they showcased their OLED TVs is incredibly bright OLED TVs that could hit 3000 nits. And not only that, brands like LG Display and Samsung even claim now that next year they will be looking to release OLED TVs that can hit 4000 nits. That's not the problem right now. The thing is that they claim these TVs can hit this crazy number of nits, but it's at a very certain small window. Like it is a very small window of 3%. That is not perfection of brightness output that one can expect from an OLED TV. And I kept on asking myself, is this a marketing gimmick? Are they trying to get you to buy these TVs, knowing that the TV cannot hit a full screen 4000 nits? It's impossible for any OLED to even get close to that number. And now TechRadar, because I was going through some OLED news recently, and I found TechRadar talk about this. They are saying that all these TVs that these brands like LG, Samsung are pushing right now can only hit 3000 nits, but they are being measured on a 3% window. And that's not something to be like maybe over the moon over. And the funny thing is that they analyze so many things to come to a conclusion that one should not be like wowed by the whole 3000 nits gimmick. They put it into perspective that the best OLED TVs using micro lens array OLED panel, even the quantum dot OLED panels currently tend to peak around 1000 to 1500 nits when measured on a 10% window based on their current test when they checked out the LG G3, the Samsung S95C. Now you are looking at 3000 nits at 3% window. That is very small. Now they go on to claim that as for full screen brightness, this is where it gets very interesting. Samsung Display and LG Display say that their new OLED panels for 2024 will even hit 4000 nits, but the problem is that they would only peak out around 300 nits, or around, it depends on the TV model, but between 250 nits to 300 nits on full screen brightness, like when the screen is fully bright. That's the max it can hit. 300 nits full screen brightness, which is the highest that they have even seen till date. Now, even if it can even go higher than that slightly, you're looking at something that can go above 500 nits on full screen brightness. Now, it's good to see OLED screens get very bright these days, but the fact that this is only for 3% window, for the fact that it can hit that number of crazy nits of 3000, 4000 nits, whether it's this year's model or next year's model, I don't think it's still a perfected brightness output just yet. And they go on to claim that they've even tested flagship LED TVs to compare it against OLED TVs, and they found out that LED TVs full screen brightness can still hit nearly 700 nits, and that's ridiculously good, for the fact that all the time you get full screen brightness of that output. I think is wonderful, and that's for LED TVs. But now you're looking at OLED TVs. The claim is that micro lens array OLED TVs and quantum dot OLED panels can hit 250 to 300 nits of full screen brightness respectively. There's a large disparity between the OLED and mini LED TVs that's being sold on the market right now. This is not something that is being showcased to people. At least they don't say these things in the advertising marketing that they put out. This is something that TV reviewers end up testing to see themselves. I don't know whether this is a good thing for people to know, because many people will start asking questions. Why are you asking? Why are you telling us that you're giving us 3,000 nits when you are not really giving us 3,000 nits in total? Like, so this is a very confusing thing. Well, regardless, I will just drop out of the article so we have a discussion down below. Give me your opinion on the fact that all these OLED TVs will not even be able to hit nearly those number of nits on full screen brightness. Do subscribe to the channel, do like our content. I'll see you guys very much next time.